Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So over the next few mornings, we have a potential of seeing some fog develop, especially along our coastal regions. But so far, everything looks pretty good here locally. Inland, there is a little bit of fog, so if you are traveling to the other coast, say, you may encounter a little bit of patchy fog in inland locations. But so far this morning, it doesn't look too terribly bad. 65-degree air temperature, dew point warmer at 64. We have an east-southeast wind coming in at about 7 and a little bit of fair weather cloudiness out there. The combination of the temperature and the dew point making it feel kind of humid outside. And in fact, over the next several mornings, I think we have that chance of the very humid conditions being felt because temperature and dew point pretty close together. You may have to run some defrosters on your windshields just to get rid of some of the condensation. And you might see, as I mentioned, some patchy fog developing. The potential for some heavier fog exists right along the coast, as some of that fog may be blown inland as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. 65 degrees in Parrish, Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch at 66, 65 Myakka, 66 Northport, 65 Sarasota, Venice coming in at 67, and Inglewood at 68. So we have a frontal boundary kind of stalled just to our north, really not doing a whole lot. A general wind flow up out of the south, helping to increase the moisture and triggering a few showers over on the other coast. But locally, as I mentioned, there's no rain falling, nor do I anticipate too much in the way of a rain shower today. Maybe in inland areas this afternoon, you might get an isolated shower or two. But that would be the only scenario. I don't think we'll see much near the coast. The frontal boundary located to the north will be a focal point for stronger showers today. And an area of low pressure developing on that front will drift off to the north and to the east and pull a cold front our way. That cold front will have most of the energy located to the north. So the heaviest of the storms will be located in north central Florida and the deep south. But as that front approaches us Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, we'll have a chance at seeing a sprinkle or two around here as well. Bottom line is, once that front moves through, our weather is going to change for the remainder of the work week, it looks like. Warm afternoon for today. Daytime high tops out near the 80-degree mark. Humid in the afternoon, I think. Higher humidity, but mostly dry, except, as I mentioned, for inland areas, an isolated chance of a shower does exist. Then as we head into the next several days, warm, humid air lifting northward could bring us a shower or two in inland areas. Then a frontal boundary located to the north arrives on Tuesday, most likely Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and brings a chance at a shower as well. Again, this is a small chance coming in at about 20 or 30%, I would think. And total rainfall accumulations will not be all that great. Effectively, what this front will do will be to shift our winds around and draw down some drier air. Then, after that, we'll get a series of little cool air impulses for the remainder of the work week that'll keep us in temperatures that'll top out in the 60s as opposed to near 80, which we're doing today. Great news here on the red tide status. We're not seeing anything. Now, Mote Marine did pick an area at New Pass where they did see some concentrations, higher concentrations of red tide. But as far as reports from Mote Marine spotters sampling air quality and letting us know what the actual irritants in the air are like, looks great. All along our area beaches don't really have an issue, and the wind should remain offshore through the period. So looking good there. South wind coming in at about 10 will eventually shift north as that cold front moves through, light chop, 2-foot seas. And the forecast calls for a cooler second half to the first work week of the new year.